Ah. What's going on, everybody? We are live, and welcome back for another week of streaming. Should be a lot of fun. I've got my favorite shirt on. I know last time we were on, we were looking at gearing up towards doing some settlement building. Sadly, we didn't get to settlement building. I needed a few more levels, but we finally got those levels, and we're good to go. As we can see, I'm here. I've got my hat. I've got, all of my standard equipment going, so we're pretty much good to go. Now, I have downloaded the most recent patch, which is the 1.4 patch, so I'm pretty excited about that. Sorry, I'm just letting Mr.corwin know that we're on air. Perfect. Alright, so we are going to be looking at getting a bit of settlement building today. I'm not 100% sure what we want to do. I know I'm going to have to make some money. There's Caitner. Busted out power armor. We're going to have to make some money at some point, because we are going to need a little bit more than what we have to kind of make things flow the way we want them to flow. I know one of the major things I do want to make, and that's been another kind of deterrent for me, is not knowing exactly what I wanted to build. Again, I'm not huge on the settlement building thing. It's not really a strong point of mine to go around and do stuff like this. But we're gonna build some stuff and have some fun with it, and hopefully we all won't decide to hate it. That's what I'm going with. As long as we don't hate it, we're doing good. Alright. Let's get rid of some of this clutter that's still kind of kicking around here, shall we? So, now, I've been thinking, okay, what kind of stuff do I need for my settlement? As the 50s Viking, what could I put up that, will set it apart and really screams me? And I think I've decided I need a grand hall. Someplace where people of the Commonwealth can come pay tribute to me, where I can have, well, not really a throne, because I can't really get myself a throne, but something throne-like that can be mine, and I can be the Lord of Sanctuary, because I think I've decided we're going to go here. I'm also going to move this cooking station. I want this to be closer to where I'm going to be building my Grand Hall. Now, I spend a lot of time, I have my standardized place over here that I do most of my crafting and everything at, so I've decided, you know what, let's build the Grand Hall in the big space I've got next to it. Why not? Makes sense to me, gives me a place to put it, and it's close enough to all of my stuff. Station there. I'm also probably going to go through and just do some beautification at some point as well, kind of organize where my crops are, because they're kind of everywhere right now. Like I said, a lot of the stuff that I have done to this point was just get it out, get it there so that I have it, make my settlers happy, all that other fun junk. So right now we're just kind of removing some of the garbage we have kicking around here that we don't really need. Get some materials. Don't need a doghouse. Get rid of these trees here. Ugh. Now, there has been the 1.4 patch. I don't know what that results in for us. Bag of fertilizers, get rid of that. Let's move our chem station as well. From what I understand, it was mainly an aesthetics-based patch. There were some bug fixes, things like that. Nothing really major that affects my playthrough or what I've done with the game so far. Let's plop the drugs right out front there. Get rid of this broken toilet. And of course, we have the beautiful Kate with us as well. So, yes, Grand Hall is what we're going to be building as soon as I break down some more of this garbage we have kicking around. I gotta say, like, I've got settlers, and they really just don't do anything, do they? They just kind of wander around and probably complain about how I've treated the land and blibbity blibbity. I'd love to have some of them come and actually help with some of this crap. I also really wish I could completely tear down these houses, because I hate these half dilapidated buildings I have kicking around everywhere. They look terrible. I don't know, maybe we won't build here. I haven't really... Like, building here would be neat because, you know, it was our first settlement, there's water and stuff by it, you know, it's where our original house was, but we've also started a new life, you know. We've forgotten all about our wife, whose corpse is still down in the vault, and now we're with Kate, whatever that equates to. So we could build here, we could build somewhere else. I kind of like the look of Red Rocket though, but there's not really a lot of space there. So I think for now we'll build our first Grand Hall and Sanctuary. It gives us a lot of space to kind of work with to start off with. Bathtub half sticking out of the ground there. And hopefully it'll be a lot of fun. Now, I will say we're probably not going to spend this entire episode doing building. Like, I know there's going to be supplies and stuff that I don't have that I'm going to have to go get. One of the major ones are going to be caps for us building stalls, because I know we do not have a lot of caps. We're kind of poor. So we're starting to build a settlement, and we're poor, but that's okay. Now, Vikings weren't really known for building strongholds, so to speak. You know, we do want the Grand Hall, as per like building little houses and everything for all of my settlers like that. In my opinion, that's their problem. If you want a house, they can build it them damn self. They can go get their own damn materials. Random car frame. Alright, get this out of here. I'm also kind of interested to see what kind of aesthetic stuff they added. Like I said, I know some of it was bug fixes, some of it was fixes with perks as well, and a few quest fixes, but I don't think we ran into any issues with glitched out quests when we were doing our main story playthrough, so it's probably not really going to affect us much. What's that here? Alright, so I think I've destroyed most of the clutter that's kind of just laying around. I'm going to be so happy when mods come out and I can really kind of nitpick about how this place looks, because I think that's another one of my main problems with the building in this game, is that I can put all of this work into a settlement and I can try and make it look really, really nice, but there's still going to be these random bushes everywhere. There's still going to be, you know, all the leaves kicking around, broken crap, random toaster. You know, I don't like that I can't try and repair these walls. Like this, essentially a lot of little things bug me. And it does affect my immersion in regards to trying to build a settlement. Because, you know, like, first thing you'd really do is you'd patch up the standing structures you have. If they're big, or, you know, if they're good enough to withstand a nuclear bomb, obviously the structures were fairly sound. That was weird. Right. I also don't like that I can't get rid of these, because they're just kind of there. Alright, so we've gotten a whole bunch of wood. So let us head to our area where I want to build. See some stuff that I played around with last time. It looks terrible. It looks just god-awful. But you know what? This was the first thing I've ever built in Fallout. I'm not taking it down. It's staying there. So I was thinking we could do the shops in around this tree. I think that would be kind of neat. But this is where I want to build my Grand Hall. Also might put some mortars up, because why the heck not? Okay, so we're going to exit this right now. Now,
Speak up.
Oh my god, Mother Murphy, shut up. So I can... How do I assign people to things? Yeah, I'm still learning this, by the way. Okay, I want you...
Got it.
There. You can get food. Excellent. Making stuff work. Things are going on. Yeah. Get rid of this. Alright, so... As for any ground haul, where are we going to start? Well, floors would be nice. Miscellaneous. Crates? Now, I kind of want to start with the Grand Hall, but maybe we should get some stores going. We spent a lot of time grinding up levels, getting our local leader maxed out so that we actually could start working on some of this stuff, get some things going. So that's trader, armor, weapons, food and drink, clinic, clothing. Alright. Let's get these going now. Some clothing. Are they all just kind of the... Cap collector? What? Produce income based on total population. Makes settlement happier. The difference between these two is more caps. But I kind of like the look of this one better. Alright, so, first store, clothing store. Done. Bam. Clinic. Nobody likes being addicted to drugs. Where? I don't have medic. So I can't build a clinic. That's fantastic! So apparently I'm going to need to get cap collector. I'm going to... Gosh darn it. Need cap collector. I'm going to need medic. Alright, let's put the bar there. I'm also going to move this because apparently I can't build them all around that center. So we're going to put them around here. Perfect. So we got those there. Weapons, armor, trader. Alright, so I'm thinking I'm going to do 2 traders. Just because never hurts. Plus, symmetry makes my brain happy. You know, we'll do 1 trader because that way I have a place to put the clinic when I can. I need... Alright, so we got clinic there, or trader there, and weapons and armor will go on this side here. Yeah. Yeah, this isn't so bad so far. Right, so, armor and weapons. Now, I don't know how you... Like, I know you assign people to it, but do I have to actually, like, provide the stuff for it? Like, I'm not 100% sure, like I said before, like, how this really works. So, let's assign him. Okay. Maybe not. So, how do I assign you to things, Preston? Can I make you my bartender?
I can't get to it.
Can you get to it now, Preston?
Sorry, General. I can't get to it.
What? But... I don't understand. I don't understand how he can't get to it. Like, it's not blocked off or anything. Like, pop that there. Look at you. Hey, you. I know I assigned you earlier, but I'm going to make you do something else. Alright, so she can do it. I also heard that this guy is who I should assign to my... Was it armor? I guess I can always reassign them later anyway. She's now assigned.